Tonight we continue our exploration of the exciting world of nonlinear systems of equations and how to solve them. So far we've talked about solving by graphing and solving by substitution. Tonight we talk about how to solve by elimination. So to get anything to eliminate in math, it means we either want it to add or subtract to zero. So in the case of solving equations, we want a variable to add or subtract to zero because we can't solve an equation with more than one type of a variable. So if we look at the two equations that were given in this case, we have an x squared and a y squared equals 36 and 2x squared minus y squared equals 12. In substitution, we want to isolate a variable, get an x or a y equals. In elimination, we want to look for matching variables with the same coefficient because then we can add or subtract them and get them to add or subtract equal 0. So if we take a look at this one in particular, the opposite signs mean that if we add our two equations, they will cancel out or add to equal 0 because of those opposite signs. So when we add them, we get 3x squared equals 48, which we can then solve for our x by dividing by 3 on both sides and then taking the square root of x squared and 16. And always remembering that whenever we take the square root, we get the positive and the negative answer. To find our y value, because again, we're looking for where our two graphs intersect. So we're looking for an ordered pair or more than one ordered pair. We're going to plug x into one of the equations. It doesn't matter which one, but you want to pick the easiest one. And when I plug in 4, I get y equals plus or minus 2 radical 5. And when I plug in negative 4, I also get plus or minus 2 radical 5. That won't happen every time, but that did happen in this case. So we get actually 4 different answers. So our two equations, our two graphs are going to intersect in 4 points, and here they are. Okay, so now what I'd like is for you guys to pause the video and try this problem on your own and see if you can get one or two or three or four answers, or maybe it's no solution, but see what happens, give it a try, and then bring it into class on Wednesday. I'll see you guys then.